Leah Williamson is an English professional footballer. She was born on March 29, 1997 in Milton, Keynes, United Kingdom. She joined Rushden and Diamond Centre of Excellence at the age of 6. On 16 June 2021, Arsenal announced that Williamson had signed a new one-year contract with the club until the end of the 2021-22 season. Just 7 months later, in January 2022, she agreed a prolonged contract with the club. Arsenal did not disclose the duration of the new commitment, but coach Jonas Eidevall stated that Leah Williamson is a player for us to build Arsenal around. She grew up in Newport Pagnell on the northern edge of the urban area, attending Port Fields School for Primary Education and O'Seddle School for Secondary. She comes from a divided footballing family, with her brother and father fans of North London team Tottenham Hotspur. She is a lifelong Arsenal fan. In 2006, she was selected as the mascot to the Arsenal men's team in a League Cup match at the Hawthorns against West Bromwich Albion. Her best friend in football is international teammate and Manchester City midfielder Keira Walsh. They have gone through all the junior ranks together and received their first senior call-up on the same day in 2017. She started playing as a midfielder before moving to central defense after a managerial chance. She has played for her only domestic football club since 2014 as a senior player. Williamson joined Arsenal Centre of Excellence in 2006 at the age of 9. On 13 December 2020, Williamson netted her first goal of the season in Arsenal's 9-1 victory over fellow London side West Ham United. On 18 November 2020, Williamson made her 150th appearance in all competitions for Arsenal against Tottenham Hotspur in the Continental Cup, a game which Arsenal would draw 2-2 but go on to win 5-4 on penalties. Williamson helped her team reach the final of the FA Cup of 2016, where Arsenal eventually won by a 1-0 margin over Chelsea. In 2019, Williamson also finished the season as Arsenal's most active player on the ball with 1,501 touches to her name, as well as completing the most successful passes in the opposition's half, 591. She also made more interceptions than any other player in Arsenal's squad, 30. Williamson was ever present in the 2017-18 FA-WSL Cup as Arsenal ended as champions, beating the defending champions Manchester City in the final. Arsenal's league campaign was more disappointing, with Arsenal missing out a top 2 finish and Champions League qualification for the 6th consecutive edition of the WSL. She started the season in midfield but switched to central defense with the arrival of new manager Joey Montemurro in December 2017. On 8 January, Williamson won the England Women's Youth Player of the Year award. Before the start of the 2015 FA Women's Super League, on 31st March, Williamson signed her first professional contract with Arsenal. On 26 April, she was named the 2014-15 PFA Young Women's Player of the Year. Williamson scored her first goal of the season in a convincing 3-0 home victory over Watford in the League Cup on 23 July. She won her first major title, the 2014 FA Women's Cup, with Arsenal on 1st June in the final against Everton, in which she came on as a 76th minute substitute for Jade Bailey. On 13 July, Williamson netted her first professional goal for Arsenal in a 4-0 win away against Millwall Leoneses in the League Cup. On 4 September, she scored her first league goal against Chelsea. At the end of the 2014 season, she was named the League Cup Player of the Year.